Welcome to The Sound Check, your weekly music insight. From local talent you might not have heard yet to the latest in popular music, we cover it all. Conversations with artists, fresh tracks, and the real stories from the music world. And now, let's make some noise on The Sound Check.
What's going on, everybody? This is Addison Brumfield, and this is The Sound Check. Of course, we're back once again. This is episode 16. I'm here with, of course, my co-hosts, Cody Hewitt and Wyatt Ward. How are we doing, guys? We feeling good?
We're feeling good.
And then we've got some great guests today. Those being the assistant band director at McComb, Mr. Lewis Parker, and, of course, Mr. Chesteron Frye with South Pike. How's it going? Y'all doing good?
Man, we doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good.
Man, I'm chilling, man. I'm
Chilling?
ready.
I understand.
Great to hear.
Man, we got a good bit of music this week. Nothing too crazy. Until we get to the stories, man. We got some sad stuff, but of course, we got to do the birthdays and anniversaries just to kind of lead us along. Keep with the continuity here. Yeah. But all right. Well, so first off, before we get into anything, I want to give a great shout out to all of our wonderful sponsors, including Miss Allison and Mr. Phillip with the Broadway Deli, Mr. Danny Smith with Lot Furniture, Mr. Robbie Stewart with East McComb Body Shop, Miss Patricia Fleming with Remax, Mr. Eric Hightower with Wizard Electronics, and Mr. Javian Jackson with Tiny's Express LLC. All right, guys. Well, I guess let's get into it.
All right.
We're gonna start with.
Before we start.
Oh no.
Well, I think we've forgotten something, Addison.
I think we did.
Addison, it's a decent looking day outside for the most part.
But it's a beautiful day for?
It's always a beautiful day for some music news.
There you go. You're right. That's a great, Cody, you got me hyped up now, son.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready.
Let's get into it.
All right, we're going to start with what would be Sunday, last Sunday. So we're going to start on October 19th. I got a couple things for this day. First off, on this day in 1979, Prince released his sophomore album, Prince, featuring songs like I Want to Be Your Lover and I Feel For You, which was actually... that was his song first, but Chaka Khan ended up using it eventually, and that was like when it really took off. But yeah, it was his first album certified platinum for over 1 million sales. Man, I mean, I love Prince. We're gonna talk about Prince a little bit later too. But and then we got Keith Reed of Procol Harum was born on this day in 1946. Obviously known for like Whiter Shade of Pale. That's really their big song is Whiter Shade of Pale. Mm-hmm. Then we're gonna move on to October 20th. In 1977, Ronnie Van Zant, Steve Gaines, and Cassie Gaines from Lynyrd Skynyrd, along with the manager Dean Kilpatrick, were all killed in their rented plane when their rented plane ran out of fuel and crashed into the densely wooded thicket in the middle of a swamp in Gillsburg, Mississippi, which
happens to not be all that far from us.
No, yeah, it's like it's pretty much right there outside of Magnolia. Mm-hmm. The Lynyrd Skynyrd Memorial, it's out there somewhere. Yeah, I think it's on the highway though. It's pretty cool if you ever get the chance to go see it.
Gillsburg's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Right, I heard of Gillsburg.
Yeah.
That's crazy work.
Yeah, if you get the chance to go see it, it's pretty cool.
Absolutely.
They actually just last Friday they did a thing at the Palace, like it was like a Lynyrd Skynyrd memorial.
Yeah, it was a tribute. They had a whole bunch of bands there playing some Skynyrd music. It was really cool.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We're going to move on to 1979 when the Eagles started a 9-week run at number 1 on the U.S. album charts with The Long Run, their 4th number 1 album. Mm-hmm. Hey, that's the album with Those Shoes, which is a great song. That's a funky song.
4 number 1 albums is pretty impressive.
Yeah, for sure.
And I've said it before. It really impresses me how much they got out and how much success they had before they released their arguably biggest song.
Yeah, they had a greatest hits album before Hotel California.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, we're gonna move on to 2011. On this day in 2011, John Mayer had throat surgery to treat a problem with his vocal cords, pushing back the release of his album Born and Raised. Also, this is a big thing. He was just talking about this recently because he can't do Waiting on the World to Change really live anymore. Because like when he had that surgery, it took out a little bit of his range, and so like he can still do it, but he's got to kind of work his way around it. He's awesome too. I'm a big John Mayer fan. Also, Tom Petty was born on this day in 1950. He passed away in 2017. Rest in peace, Tom Petty. And A$AP Ferg is 37 years old. Happy birthday. We're gonna move on to October 21st here. In 1976, Kansas released their 4th studio album, Left Overture, featuring singles like Carry On My Wayward Son, which is obviously the big one.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. And then What's On My Mind. I honestly, I know that one, but like they could have just put Carry On Wayward Son. Really. That's the big one. I think that's that and Dust in the Wind are like the only two that everybody knows.
Yeah.
Then in 1983 on this day, the band called The they released their debut studio album Soul Mining, featuring songs like Uncertain Smile, Perfect, and This Is the Day. And funny enough, the music's actually really, really good. This Is the Day is a really good song. It's just weird, you know, like trying to say the band's name because it sounds like you're stuttering. You ever heard of the band the and they're like the
what band? I've heard of the band, but
oh yeah, there's also a band called the band. The band. But we're gonna move on to October. No, wait, no, we're not. We're gonna move on to 2003, when the Strokes released their second studio album, "Room on Fire," featuring 1251, Reptilia, and "The End Has No End." Strokes are really cool. It's weird to think that they were around for so long though. Like that's early, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
2003. And then also in 2003, Elliott Smith on the same day. Wow. Elliott Smith passed away from apparent self-inflicted knife wounds. His death came as a shock to the indie rock community, obviously. And I mean, he's still revered as one of the greatest like folk singer-songwriters of our time for sure. Also on this day in 2010, Adele returned to The Current to perform in studio. During the visit, she performed "Someone Like You," "Rolling in the Deep," and "Chasing Pavements." That was after her big surgery. She had damaged her vocal cords bad, and so that was after her return. Also on this day, Dizzy Gillespie was born in 1917. Wow. I mean, definitely one of the most influential, band leaders for sure. He was, and I've said this about Miles Davis too, but he was kind of like the James Brown of jazz at the time with the big band stuff. I mean, he was aggressive, he was like, he was real into it. But I mean, that's how you got to be. He was very stern. We're going to move on to Steve Lukather. Hey, the Luke. Born on this day in I don't even know what year he was born. Let's see. He's 68 currently, so we can move. Let's see. On October 22nd, we're going to move on here to this next day. In 2001, Incubus released their fourth studio album, Morning View, featuring the singles "Wish You Were Here," "Nice to Know You," "Warning," and "Are You In?" Hey, I mean, those are some bangers. Cody, have you ever listened to Incubus?
a little bit. I know stuff like Drive, some of the popular stuff.
Man, I like Incubus. They're weird. They've especially on this album, they have a guy like live when they do stuff who's got like a turntable. And he'll sit there and he'll sample the guy's vocals straight from his mic and then do wicca wicca stuff. You know what I mean? It's so cool. And then they're playing heavier stuff, but they're doing DJ.
It adds a really cool effect to it.
It really does. It's cool.
And that's different.
Yeah, it is. It's creative. I ain't never seen another band do it even since then. I mean, I think Slipknot did it, but
yeah, Slipknot had all kinds of stuff. They had 7 band members.
Yeah. But we're going to move on to 2012 when Kendrick Lamar released his second studio album, Good Kid, Mad City, featuring The Recipe, Swimming Pools, Backseat Freestyle, Poetic Justice, and Trick Don't Kill My Vibe. Man, dude, I love...
Swimming Pool.
Dude, oh, yeah. Man, I love Kendrick. And, I know that's what everybody says, and it's almost like a cliche now to be a Kendrick fan, but, bro, it's hard not to be. Especially in this run that he was on, because he had this, and then he had To Pimp a Butterfly. Man, and, I think all of his albums are good.
Yeah,
I don't really love this newest one.
Right.
I like the crunk aspect of it, you know, because it reminds me of 2000s crunk. But I'm not a big fan of
the new stuff.
Yeah, it's not as creative as some of his old stuff.
Right. See, I like the old stuff. The
I do
new
too.
stuff he putting out.
Yeah, I mean it's cool. It's just it's kind of watered down. You know what I mean?
It make you sit down and really, really think.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I really like his. Have you heard his song "For Free"? Mm-hmm. It's off To Pimp a Butterfly, bro. It's so cool. It's like modal jazz under him rapping. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. And his flows are crazy, bro. He flows like a jazz trumpeter. Yeah. You know what I mean? But yeah, he's awesome.
You something to think about. He put it on your mind.
He really does. And I'm sure that soon he'll have something I bet good money he's gonna have something of that nature. I'm trying to think of a good way to put this. I bet he's gonna come back to that at some point. And not because I don't think that he, went away from it on purpose.
Right.
But I think that he's going to release something that's crazier than before, I think he just wants to offset us and remind us.
A different mind state when he was doing this.
And plus, his whole thing with Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers was like, all right, y'all, I'm not God. You know what I mean? I know that I speak for everybody, but I don't want to anymore.
Right.
But I feel like now that he's had his time away, he's going to come back with something crazier. That's what I'm expecting. We're going to move on. Leslie West, the frontman from Mountain, was born on this day in 1945. Yeah, I got it. And then, so we're going to move on to October 23rd. Robert
right.
Trujillo of Metallica is 61 years old. Hey.
Is that how you say that last name?
Yeah, Trujillo.
All right. I hear so many different ways. I'm not going to lie.
Man, he's cool. Yeah, he's
I
real
always
cool.
said Trujillo.
Yeah, he's a real good bass player. He's one
of my favorites.
Yeah,
He's got a really cool stage presence about him.
Oh yeah, and he's one of those where like he's had two amazing bass players ahead of him, like preceding him. Like they had Cliff Burton and then they had Jason Newsted.
Yeah.
But he filled in just fine. Like there was no question about his talent. Now we're gonna move on to October 24th. On this day in 1995, Smashing Pumpkins released their album Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness with like pretty much all their big songs on it. Butterfly with Bullet Wings, 1979, Zero, Tonight, all that kind of stuff. And that was a big album. Still is a big album. See it if you go to Target, there's probably a t-shirt with that album cover on it right now somewhere.
Probably so.
Yeah.
We're going to move on to 1971. On this day, Don McLean's second album, American Pie, was released, which obviously went huge. The song American Pie is like in the Great American Songbook now.
It's one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a classic.
And it is.
We're also going to move on. Cody, you'll like this one. In 2000, Linkin Park released their debut album, Hybrid Theory.
It's one of my favorite albums of all time. It's, it's I believe, second most selling debut album of all time.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's right behind Appetite for Destruction by Guns N' Roses, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. That makes sense, though. Appetite for Destruction makes sense, too.
I know they were number one, at least for a long time. I think they still are.
Yeah. Let's see. What do we got next? Oh, in 2014, Run the Jewels released their second studio album, Run the Jewels 2, which is awesome. Killer Mike is awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, he's a bad man. And LP, that's the other guy that's in Run the Jewels. He's really cool, too. I like their, it's like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a good way to describe it. It's like rock rap. You know what I mean? It's real aggressive. Like it's punching. But yeah, he's awesome. And he actually, I think he won for the first time a Grammy. What was it, last year for I don't remember what the song was. It was like something in Airplanes. That was the name of the album. But it was really good though. I like Killer Mike a lot.
Yeah, he's a good dude. He do a lot of great stuff for the community.
Oh yeah, he does. I saw a video of him just the other day. He went and performed for a nursing home.
Wow.
It's pretty cool. Yeah. And they were loving it. At first, everybody was like, what is this guy doing here? And then he started doing it and they were liking it. We're gonna move on to the last day here, guys. For on October 25th in 1970, Led Zeppelin's LP, Led Zeppelin 3, hits number 1. Man.
Number 3 of 4 Led Zeppelin albums.
Hey, that's a bad man.
Yeah, dude. Robert Plant is bad, dude.
This was the album that had Immigrant Song on it.
Yeah.
One of the most popular.
An underrated cut off this album, Tangerine. Tangerine.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
That's a great song. Again, Robert Plant. I mean, all of them, dude. Robert Plant's a crazy vocalist, but then, Jimmy Page is that guy. Yeah. And then John Paul Jones playing bass, and he played all like the keys and all the different instruments, like he played the mandolin. And then John Bonham on drums, dude. It doesn't get that much better.
It's a recipe for success, man.
Yeah, it really doesn't. But and then here we go. This is there are two last things. So actually, funny enough, in like kind of cohorts here, in 2014, Jack Bruce of Cream passed away from liver disease at the age of 71. He was awesome. Another great bass player. He was in the band, like Eric Clapton's first band, Cream, his second band, Cream. And then here we go, last one. Chad Smith of Red Hot Chili Peppers and doppelganger of Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell. Why'd I say Will Ferrell? I'm thinking of Pharrell Williams. Will Ferrell is 64 years old.
So do they have the same birthday?
No. It just says and doppelganger.
Okay.
Which is very true. Have y'all seen the drum off that they did on Jimmy Fallon? Bro, it's crazy to see. It's Will Ferrell and Chad Smith.
It's Will Ferrell dressed up as Chad Smith. It's
and they're like
really
right
cool.
beside each other, and you really see how much they look alike. But All right, guys. Well, that was all we had for anniversary. We ran through those pretty quickly, but before we get on to these music stories, I need to give a shout out to 3 of our wonderful sponsors, those including Miss Allison Hewitt with the Broadway Deli, Mr. Danny Smith with Light Furniture, and Miss Patricia Fleming with Remax. All right, guys. So this one's very sad. This saddens me, but I don't think D'Angelo would want to have it anyway, other than us jamming out to some of his music. You know what I mean?
That's right.
But sadly, D'Angelo has passed away. He passed away of pancreatic cancer. And I mean, nobody really knew he had pancreatic cancer, which is extra sad because I don't know if y'all remember. Do y'all remember Angie Stone?
Mm-hmm.
Angie, he had a kid with Angie Stone, and she passed away this year too.
Right.
She died in a car wreck.
Mm-hmm.
And so now their son, he don't have any parents. It's sad, man.
Very sad.
And D'Angelo is genuinely one of my favorite artists, ever. I mean, his feel, the way he went about stuff, like his recording processes, like when they were recording Voodoo, it was him, Questlove, Raphael Sadiq. I'm trying to remember who all he had. Jay Dilla was in there.
Okay.
Pino Palladino, and they went and spent thousands of dollars on records. They just went to a record store and bought a crap ton of records and just listened and figured out what they liked about this, and then they jammed over it, and then they picked and pulled different pieces and then gave it their own spin.
Yeah.
And that's how they came up with the album. But they lived in the studio for months. And they recorded in Electric Ladyland Studios, which is the studio that Jimi Hendrix built in America. It's up in New York. And it's extra cool because the whole album of Voodoo, the keyboard that D'Angelo's playing is Stevie Wonder's keyboard that he used to record Talking Book. Yeah.
That's deep there.
Yeah. He was, again, I think he was a spiritual guy. I think he could feel the presence in there.
Yeah.
I think that's why he chose that place, is because it's got such a rich history.
Mm-hmm.
But man, and I don't even want to say what a discography. I mean, he does have a great discography, but it was it's a short discography. He had Brown Sugar in 1990. And yes,
Go ahead, sing it
we
for us.
gonna hear that in a minute. Don't worry. And then in 2000 he released Voodoo. Then we didn't see nothing of D'Angelo for 14 years.
Mm.
He didn't release another album until 2014.
It's a heck of a break.
Yeah. And during that, he was struggling. He didn't like the fame, and he'd become like a ladies' man, and he really didn't like that, because at the crowd, no one was listening to him. They was just looking at him, But he pretty much just kind of went off the rails for a little bit. He went to jail twice. He got off bad on some substances, as most famous people do at some point, But he went to rehab. He got all of his everything in
cleaned up.
check, and then he came back, and he came back with I don't want to say his best album, because it really depends on what you like, but definitely his most creative album with Black Messiah. That's what it was called. Man, it's great too. We're gonna hear a little bit of that album. Text about D'Angelo. First off, so D'Angelo started playing piano when he was 3 years old. He started playing by ear. That's impressive. That's even more impressive
That's
than just
very
playing at 3 years
impressive.
old. He was playing
Yeah.
by ear. And then I don't remember how old he was, but I know for a fact that he played for his dad's church once he got, I don't know how old, but he started playing organ for his dad. His dad was a Pentecostal preacher. And so he grew up around music, growing up in a Pentecostal church, you grow up around all kind of music. But so we've got, let's see, what other things we got here? All right, so I guess this is something pretty cool, especially for you guys who don't really know about D'Angelo, some younger cats that really don't listen to newer music. But this is what we got. So D'Angelo obviously has been a huge influence on a lot of different musicians, and some of those including none other than Frank Ocean, yeah, Anderson .Paak, John Mayer, her. I mean, you can hear it in all of them too. That's the cool part, is you can really hear the influence in a lot of these, because he influenced everybody, and the term neo soul was created for him. I mean, dude, he's awesome. Let's see. Oh, he also was a huge Prince fan. A huge Prince fan. He loved Prince. Funny enough, just yesterday this happened. I didn't mean to do it. I was DJing for one of the things at Southwest, and I played Party Man by Prince off the Batman movie, off the Tim Burton Batman
The
movie.
entire scene.
I accidentally played the video, and so I heard welcome your new king, and I was like, Was that me? Did I do that? I did. And like everybody looked too, and they thought somebody was talking. I was like, oh no.
The entire minute.
Well, you're crowning
Yeah.
a new king of South Pike.
It was rough. But all right, guys. Well, I guess we're gonna move on here. Once again, rest in peace, D'Angelo. We're gonna move on to some more sad news. Ace Frehley, the founding guitarist of the rock band Kiss, has passed away at the age of 74 years old. No official cause of death has been confirmed, but man, it's just sad, dude.
It's sad, very sad.
He's been struggling with his health for a little while though. He had to push some dates back at one point, and even then, I mean, he never got to do those dates.
Mhm.
He passed away pretty shortly after they put him in the ICU. Like it was like an hour. Like it was real fast.
Yeah, that's tough to
They
hear.
think that he suffered a brain bleed, and then he made it worse by sitting in the same chair again and falling. We don't know if that's true or not. That's just what I've heard.
Mhm.
But I don't want to do too much speculating. I don't want to disrespect his family in any way.
Yeah.
But I mean, he was awesome, dude. He was the spaceman,
Mm-hmm.
Space Ace Frehley. He was. I really like his like sci-fi persona thing that he put on stage.
They all had their particular face paint designs.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Let's see what else we got here. Oh, also here we go. This is a good one. He designed the Kiss logo,
Really?
the lightning bolt. He designed that. That was his idea,
Yes, it was.
which is pretty cool.
Mhm.
Also, even though he became, Space Ace Frehley with
Mhm.
one of the biggest bands in the world, at one point, just a few years before they blew up, he was working jobs like being a mail carrier and a furniture mover. Isn't it funny? I mean, everybody gets to start somewhere.
Hey, you got to do what you need to pay the bills.
Yeah. And I mean, you got to do, you
gotta eat
You
somehow.
can't do nothing. Yeah, true. Exactly.
Mhm.
That's a cool, there's like a pump up. You got to eat somehow. Got to eat.
Gotta make a way.
Yeah.
I reckon.
Yeah, Cody, speaking of the facial paint,
Yeah.
like face paint, you had something you wanted to say
Yeah,
about
I
face
got
paint?
a question just for something. I know, like you and Wyatt listen to a fair bit of Kiss.
Yeah.
I want to know what's your favorite musically, your favorite era of Kiss, with the face paint or without? 'Cause, there's stuff with face paint. You've got the Rock and Roll All Night. You've got your Detroit Rock City. Your
Yeah.
I Was Made for Loving You.
Yeah.
Like your old popular stuff. But there's some good stuff that came out afterwards. You got your Lick It Up. You've got your
Yeah.
Hide Your Heart. Tears Are Falling.
Oh, yeah.
Some very good stuff.
I don't know, Wyatt. What do you think?
I'd have to go with the face paint era.
Me too.
It's just
I mean,
iconic.
my two favorite Kiss songs are Love Gun and War Machine, and they're in the face paint era. So it's got to
Alright.
be face paint era.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to disagree with you here though, just because I find myself listening to more with the no face paint era.
Really?
Yeah, that's just what I
Hey.
don't get me wrong, I love the face paint era, I really do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I love all
get
their
you.
music.
It's like Sly Stone said, different strokes for different folks. And so on and so on and Scooby Dooby Doo.
I reckon so.
But all right, y'all. Well, once again, I just want to say rest in peace, Ace Frehley, and thank you guys for listening. Well, let's move on to the last one. I know this has just been a day full of sad stories, but I got one more because I wanna celebrate these artists. The last one we have is Sam Rivers, the bassist for Limp Bizkit, has passed away at the age of 48 years old. Man, the band actually were the first to announce his death.
Really?
Yeah, and the cause and all that has not been disclosed yet, but I do know that he did have serious liver disease and he had a liver transplant. So I don't know if that was maybe a part of it. Maybe he had
maybe complications.
Maybe he had liver failure again or something like that. But
Yeah,
It's
I wonder if they knew something was up or if this kind of happened out of the blue.
I don't know. But it's not our place to speculate.
right.
Am I right?
You're right.
But we want to send prayers out to his family and friends, and as well as the band. I saw a video just today of Fred Durst crying. I have never seen that in my life.
Neither have I.
I didn't think I'd ever see that.
Once again, rest in peace, Sam Rivers. I just want to once again, as I have for everybody, be praying for his family and friends and the band, and hope that going forward they are able to overcome this.
Absolutely.
But, all right, guys. Well, it's time to move on to the interview segment with these two awesome guys. But before we do that, I want to give a shout out to two of our wonderful sponsors, including Miss Allison Hewitt with the Broadway Deli and Mr. Philip Hewitt with the Broadway Deli, and Mr. Danny Smith with Blunt Furniture. All right, guys. Well, it's time to get into this interview segment. Y'all ready?
I guess so.
Let's get it.
Man, y'all,
Let's get it.
The nerves should be shaked off by now. We should be ready.
We stay ready.
All right, I'll start with the first question, and then Cody will take some, and then I'll get Wyatt to take some too. All right. So first off, where did music start for you guys?
For me, it's always was in my family. My mother, she played clarinet at Grambling State University and also at Alcorn State University. My sisters, they played in high school clarinet. My brother played trumpet, so I was I was the baby, so you know I had no choice. So I've been playing trumpet since I was second grade.
Dang.
I've been in the high school marching band since second grade. By the time I got like third, fourth grade, I was teaching 5th through 8th graders how to play trumpet in the middle school band. So music just has been my whole life.
Yeah.
You were destined to be a band
Oh
director.
yes.
Yeah, like a tutor. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
like the same way how I recruit kids now. I could call my friends. They could be like, "Hey, when I was like 4th grade, if I was like, hey, come join the band, and I'll teach you how to play. Like, just come."
Yeah.
So it's the same way now when I do it at South Pike.
Oh yeah. All right, Mr. Lewis, what about you?
For me, I didn't start that early, but
I don't think most of us did.
No, most of us
He's a
did.
different breed.
well, let me give a little backstory.
All right.
So
There you go.
growing up, I was never really the most athletic kid. Mom would not let me join football or anything like that. I tried out for basketball once, got crossed up, and got scored on. So after that, I was like, nah, I got to go find something that I'm good at. And then I tried band, and I ended up falling in love with that. I started off on trumpet.
Yep.
Then I went from 6th grade to 9th grade. I played trumpet, and then in the middle of the school year during 9th grade, I got switched to French horn, and I've been playing French horn ever since.
Hey.
Got to college, joined the jazz band playing trumpet. When I went to Jack State, joined many ensembles like the orchestra, the Sonic Boom. I did what else I do? I did brass quintet. I did a lot of things.
Yeah.
I did a lot of things. So
Man, that's awesome. I love Jackson State, dude.
Yeah, Jackson State's got some incredible
We were
music
just talking about
programs.
the Sonic Boom the other day. I don't remember. Somebody posted about one of y'all. I don't remember which band it was, but I think it was McComb. I think it was like McComb, band director, must be from Jackson
that's
State or
right.
something like
That's
that.
right. That's
I
right.
saw something about that. They were
Mr.
at the
Sweat.
football game. Oh yeah, they said they were playing all kind of Sonic Boom stuff. I thought it was cool. All right, so Cody, you gonna take this next one?
Yeah, I'll take this next one. All right. So I want to know what some of y'all's favorite artists are.
We'll start with Mr. Chesteron.
By far, for me, my favorite artist, I would say I like Rod Wave
Oh yeah,
and I love Drake.
All right.
yeah. Okay.
Just because like when you're writing Drake music, man, it got so much texture in it.
Oh yeah,
So I love Drake.
I do, and I mean like, you know, the whole beef and everything.
Yeah.
But I don't even care. Like I can kind of set it aside. You know.
Yeah.
I like his music.
Yeah.
He's got some great stuff. All right, Mr. Lewis, what about you?
my favorite artist of all time got to be Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Simply because I'm the type of person that listen to music for a message. I just don't don't want to listen to no mumbo jumbo or anything like that. So if it has a message, I'm going to listen to you. And Kendrick so far has just been the best for me.
How Much a Dollar Really Costs? You know that song, Off to Pimp a Butterfly?
Yes, sir.
Man. And Uncle Ron Isley, too, singing the hook in that song. Man, yeah, that's a great song. I just figured that'd be one you like since it's real deep. You know what I mean?
Right.
He's
it's all
a real
about the
deep guy.
messages, man.
It really is.
That's what it's all about.
And his great choice of production doesn't hurt. You know what I mean? It's easy to listen to. Mm-hmm. And then when he wants you to really hear something, he makes it hard to listen to. Like Black of the Berry off that same album, it's aggressive, but it's because he's trying to pull you in.
That's right.
All right. Well, I guess kind of contingent on the last question. These can be from the same artist or completely different artists. Do you guys have any albums in particular that y'all could call y'all's favorites? Mr. Chesteron, we'll start with you. We got this pattern going now.
I'm gonna be honest, my all time, and don't think that I just be in my feelings, but that Take Care album by Drake.
I knew you was gonna say that as soon as he
that
said
thing
it.
is in the
feelings.
Hall of Fame.
Yeah, man. I don't blame you. Yeah. I mean, it's a classic.
And then it's like, once you listen, for me, when I listen to it, it take me all the way back to high school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Senior year of high school. Man, them songs timeless.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know?
A lot of his songs. I heard Feel No Ways the other day for the first time in forever, and I was like, dude, I'm younger than y'all, obviously, but like I was hearing that song. I remember I had it downloaded on my Kindle. That was one of the first songs I ever downloaded on my Kindle, and I heard it the other day, and I was like, bro, where do I know this from? And then I pulled it up, and I was like, that's what that is? Dude, I haven't heard it in like years.
It's timeless, man.
Oh yeah. Mr. Lewis, what about you? What do you have one or a few or whatever?
Man, my favorite album is Chance the Rapper's Coloring Book.
Oh
Dude.
my goodness.
Dude, Chance the Rapper is so underrated now, bro.
That year alone was just
And he's coming.
for
He's
music.
coming back, but no one's listening, bro. But he's got some great stuff coming out. Like this year, he's been releasing some awesome stuff.
That album was
But
hard.
man, Coloring Book is
Goated.
awesome. Acid. What's it called? Acid Rap.
Acid Rap, yeah.
Man, there's a song. I think it's called "It's Love" or "It's Really Love" or one of those two. It's like it's an interlude off that album. That's really good. Cocoa Butter Kisses.
Cocoa Butter Kisses.
Yeah,
Cigarettes on
why is
cigarettes.
Twista on that song? But yeah, man, dude, Chance the Rapper is awesome. I listen to him whenever I want to be happy. You know what I mean?
That's
Or
right.
Juice off Acid Rap, bro. They don't even have it on streaming services no more. But that's one of those where like I almost feel like he's rapping like a trumpet player. You know what I mean? Like with the juice. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, he's awesome, man. I'm glad you said that. I haven't heard anybody say Chance the Rapper in a minute. Nobody's talking about him no more. Nobody's talking about him. All right, Wyatt. Do you want to ask him this one?
I guess so.
All right.
What is your biggest influence on your instrument? Or who is?
We'll start with Miss Chesteron.
I would say my brother.
Okay.
Because at first when I started off, of course, watching the movie Drumline.
Yeah.
I want to be like
Yeah.
Nick Cannon.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, man, you'll get more scholarship money if you play this trumpet.
Yeah.
And he played the trumpet since forever, and I always wanted to be like my brother. So I got on trumpet. He gave me lessons, and that was my biggest influence. Still one of my biggest influences because I'm a band director. He's a band director as well.
Oh really?
And
It just runs in the family.
yeah, it runs in the family. So that's
Where is he band director at?
he's the band director at East Irisville in Louisiana.
All right.
Okay. Cool.
Cool.
Mr. Lewis, what about you? Do you have any particular influences you could say on any of your instruments? I know you play a few.
Honestly, I could say my parents, and I'm gonna tell you why. Even though they're not really musically inclined, they always push me to be better. And there was a time, especially when I first started playing French horn, I sucked. It was really, really bad.
It's a
I
hard
think
instrument.
a lot of people
It's
have
the
that.
hardest
have that
instrument
experience.
in the Guinness
It
World
really
Record
is.
book.
And just trying to I guess, stay motivated. My parents kept pushing me like, no, baby, you need to keep going. You need to keep doing it. You're going to be fine. Just keep working, keep working.
Yeah.
There were times I had to sit in the band hall by myself for 3, 4, 5 hours to try to get good at it. And before you know it, with that motivation, it just helped me get better. So
Man,
I'd say my parents.
I understand that. I did the same thing with guitar because actually my parents incentivized it for me. They were like, if you can get good on guitar, we'll buy you a new guitar. Because I had a first act for years and years. And so I was like, all right, well, I guess I have to now. And then I was like way past intermediate level, and I still have my little first act. And I was like, hey guys, can I
I
get a
need
new
some
guitar
lessons
now?
on the guitar. I got one at the house.
Man, I would do it.
I took
would do
1
it.
year of guitar when I was in college.
Yeah.
I was trash.
It takes a lot of time to learn.
That it does.
I did
He
that
does.
jury. After that, I put that guitar back in the case.
Oh yeah, man! I've been playing for 7 years, and there's still so much to learn. You know, what I mean, that's the thing about it is like there's a lot that goes into it, and to be a proficient player, you got to do a lot.
That's right.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you guys this one because this is the one where we're gonna get a little heated here. We got to be careful. All right, so actually, I'm not even gonna ask it completely as a question. I want y'all to tell me what we got going on, what's happening, who's playing who, what y'all gonna be doing, what we got.
Big South Pipe.
Right off the bat.
It's going down, man, and it's gonna be amazing for the crowd. The energy is gonna be high energy the whole day.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna be
If you
through the
want to
roof.
see, Alcorn versus Jackson State type of battle,
Yeah.
please come.
Oh,
Be
yeah.
on time, be early, because
Yeah.
we kicking off. Football team, they kicking off at 7.
Yeah.
We kicking off at 5:30.
Oh,
That's right.
all right.
I'm gonna go stupid.
Oh yeah. Well, what are y'all most looking forward to? I mean, everybody's got their own favorite parts. I guess just band in general, but do y'all have something particular that y'all like going back and forth with or something like that?
Man, to me, what I'm really looking forward to is just the atmosphere because last year, the game got canceled because of some foolishness that happened last year.
I remember that.
So, and like how me and Mr. Frye was talking about earlier, nobody's gonna know what to expect because I'm knowing a lot of people, especially band people. They're gonna be showing up to this game, so it's just gonna be high energy from start to finish.
I'm gonna try my best to be there. If I can't, I'm gonna be listening to it.
This game is like big. This is really the first time since I took over at South Pike that we had an official South Pike versus McComb battle.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, they'll talk, they be talking trash, but they never seen us go head up. You know, for 4 quarters, and it's no running, no hiding.
Yeah.
So I think I'm looking for halftime.
Yeah.
Halftime. This gonna be a show.
Yeah.
Guys,
South Pike gonna open your eyes. We're gonna put some stuff out there on the field. This is by far probably one of the best shows I ever created, and it's gonna be amazing. And I'm excited.
Oh yeah.
Hey guys, go get your popcorn during the second quarter. Go sit back down for halftime.
Don't go during halftime.
This is gonna be entertaining.
For halftime, please don't move.
Stay right there. Well, honestly, bro, don't even tell them not to move. As soon as they hear that first note, they go sit right there.
That's it.
Smoke.
Hey, we want y'all to call in and give us y'all favorite songs, and we're going to try to play them for y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I hope to be hearing a lot of good back and forth in the stand tunes all night.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The stand tune's going to be crazy.
I hope McComb play back.
Just watch October 31st. You're going to see what's going to go on.
Hey, it's Halloween. It's going to be a scary movie.
Yeah, it's going to be
scary.
spooky.
Hey,
it's going to be...
y'all happen to know if it's going to be a full moon or not? I don't know. That might make it even better.
Smoke will be in the air coming from South Pike Bend.
Well, all right. So since we got the big hitter out of the way, I just want to give y'all. I mean, I've spoke to you before, but I ain't spoke to you in a little while, so I want to hear just kind of an update on what you got, and then we'll hear from Mr. Lewis about McComb and what y'all got to offer.
As of now, we're looking forward to closing out the football season and then going into our Christmas concert.
Okay.
After that, we're getting ready for parade season and Disney.
Oh yeah,
that's the next big thing for us is performing at Disney this May, doing a parade at Disney.
That's awesome.
Also, we're still raising money for our band uniforms.
Okay.
We got a $35,000 donation from a company in Maryland.
Man,
so
nice.
we only $30,000 away
Yeah.
to officially have our uniforms for South Pike Band.
Well, if anybody's willing to give that's listening right now, get in contact. Please, they deserve it. They put in a lot of work not to be able to get new uniforms.
Right. Absolutely.
Mr. Chesteron, is there anything else you want to say about that, or just anything in general? I don't want to cut you off.
No. In general, what I want everybody to understand is me and Mr. Parker, we like best friends.
Yeah.
So during the exchange of the band battles and the band beef, it be heated. But once the last note is played, we back friends. I got a lot of respect for Mr. Parker, the staff at McComb, the students at McComb. They're doing a phenomenal job. And big shout out to Big South Pike.
Oh yeah.
Big shout out.
All right, Mr. Lewis. Well, I want you to tell me a little bit, or tell us, I guess, a little bit about what you guys have going on at McComb.
Well,
because I've never got the chance to speak to you, so I want to hear some.
This
stuff.
This year, this has been the biggest the band has been in over 15 years. We got. I remember my first year, which is in 2023, we had 35 members.
Okay.
And now we have over 100 kids in the band right now.
Really?
Marching band. Yeah, so we got some numbers now. We got some
incredible
heat, some power.
Man, that's awesome. That's
But
impressive.
We're closing out the end of the season with playing this last game with my brother right here. We looking forward to upcoming concerts, Christmas concerts, Christmas parades, things of that nature.
Oh yeah.
Then of course in the spring semester we kind of step down from the marching band aspect and focus more on the concert band. We get ready for concert band evaluations, things like that. And after that is just back to marching band. So
it's a
get
cycle.
ready for the next year.
That's right.
Yep, you gotta keep on your toes, getting ready and then changing and then getting ready again for something else.
That's right.
But yeah, I've been hearing a lot from McComb and South Pike. I mean, both are awesome, man.
Yeah.
Y'all are doing really good.
And
I really
it's
enjoy
good
it.
for Pipe County.
Yeah,
absolutely.
As a whole, all the band programs in Pipe County. So big shout out to Pipe County, man. We doing it down here.
That's right. Man, and it's like Andre 3000 said at the Grammys, the South got something to say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know that y'all hear Jackson State, and I know that y'all hear Southern every once in a while. But come on down to a hometown. You know what I mean? We got it.
But we have the occasional really good show from the Really good halftime shows.
And both of these have been awesome.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
This and I'm so glad they put it for the last game.
Yeah.
Because like we
Yeah,
really
yeah.
been working all season.
Just
footage,
to go ahead,
me and
yeah.
him been talking since the schedule came out. Like,
Yeah.
man, look, this the last game, Halloween.
What
Yeah.
better day could it be on?
It
Man.
gotta go crazy.
The
It gotta be a
finale
movie.
of
It
the
gotta be a
regular
movie.
season?
Oh yeah.
Big South Pike.
Man, it was awesome talking to
McComb,
y'all.
too.
Do y'all have
That it was.
anything else y'all want to say other than Big South Pike and Big McComb? Because I'll say that for y'all. I mean, anything. I don't mind.
But really, at the end of the day, it's all love, because
Oh,
I know
yeah.
a lot of people thinking that, shoot, we hate each other. But like I said, like I said earlier,
Yeah.
if I don't hear from him every day, I hear from
Yeah.
him every other day. That's
Yeah.
that's how tight we are. So we got to get rid of that narrative and just know
Yeah,
that
man.
it's all about entertainment.
It's all with love too.
And,
I
and
mean,
we pushing
absolutely.
positivity. Like that's the most important thing. And for all the kids that's listening as well, like that's what we pushing. It could be a rivalry, and we going at it in the stands, but
Yeah.
we gonna shake hands, and we all cool at the end of the day.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I understand. But I mean, yeah, it's very, very impressive what y'all been able to do so far with y'all's staff and all that. But I mean, with y'all staff and y'all's kids, and I know you did Miss Ariel, right? Miss Ariel,
Miss Ariel Johnson.
Oh yeah, I know that she helps you out a lot with
Oh,
all, that,
yeah.
all that kind of stuff.
Shout out to
I
Miss
know it's
Ariel.
hard. Yeah, we want to shout out to all the different staffs, all the people that help, put effort into this because this stuff is not easy to do. It's not easy to do alone for sure. It's not easy to do for 4 people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The more hands you got, the better. And I'm sure y'all got band moms and band dads that come and help and all that kind of stuff.
Another shout out, if I can.
Do it.
Shout out to Coach Shay Wallace. That's my dance coach.
Okay.
And shout out to the band parents in action. They really make my job easier.
Yeah.
Feeding my kids every Friday, finding sponsorships, getting donations for the band program, and
Yeah.
they really do a lot for the program. So I really had to shout them out. I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for y'all.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I really appreciate y'all.
Oh yeah. I just want to say once again, thank you guys for coming on. I was really glad to get to speak to both of y'all, obviously, but I was really glad for the first time to speak to Mr. Lewis. It was really cool.
It's
really
been an
good
awesome
hearing.
show.
I love this, man.
Oh, yeah.
I was a little nervous at the beginning.
Nah,
but,
man, it
but
don't need to be nervous.
yeah, this is dope, man.
I
This is
understand.
dope.
Well, I'm glad I was able to get you guys on, get some good publicity. You know what I mean? Because it's all again, like y'all said, it's kind of seen as like a purely competitive thing, but this really kind of takes it down to like the human level. Like we're in here just hanging out. You know
That's
what I
right.
mean? We're not enemies. You know what I mean?
That's right.
But yeah, I mean, I want to thank you guys once again. If y'all got anything else to say before I move on? Tell it a good day.
South Pike by 50.
All right. The upset.
Just watch October 31st. Y'all gonna see who gonna get it.
Oh yeah. Alrighty. Well, Wyatt, you got anything?
I don't have anything.
Cody, you got anything?
Not that I know of.
All right, guys. Well, thank you all once again for coming on, and it's been another great episode of the Sound Check. We'll see you guys next week. This next week it'll be Saturday as per usual, and then we'll get it going. All right, you guys. Well, this is Addison Brumfield with the Sound Check. This is Addison Brumfield with the Sound Check signing off. This has been another episode of the Sound Check. We've got all your favorite music news every week. Thank you for joining us once again. Us being myself, Addison Brumfield, my co-host Cody Hewitt, and my other co-host Wyatt Ward. And of course, we have to thank our wonderful sponsors once again, those including Miss Allison and Mr. Phillip with the Broadway Deli, Mr. Danny Smith with Lot Furniture, Mr. Robbie Stewart with East McComb Body Shop and Ransack, Miss Patricia and Mr. Kirby Fleming with Remax, Mr. Eric Hightower with Wizard Electronics, and Mr. Javion Jackson with Tiny's Express LLC. If you guys enjoyed this video, please take the time to like and subscribe, and of course drop us a comment down below. Thank you guys, and we will make some more noise next time on The Sound Check. So wrap up your cables, pack your amps up, and let's go home. This has been another great episode of The Sound Check. We'll get back to you guys next week.